charge here. Start flying. It's a troll. Good. I hope it's good. I hope it's a good troll. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see here. Version 1, so I hope you the best, so I wish you the best. So I hope you have a good time. Okay. We go. I love Team Zero. UC is great. Yeah, I know what you love. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun concept for suffering, but I also wish we didn't have to suffer. Interesting starting room. Very unusual starting room. What is that GG? It's go. I thought it was just a really fast GG. I'm surprised Twitch doesn't have a built-in GG emote. Okay, there we go. It's refreshing to not get dicked as the first thing that happens. A quick little damage boost for the first room. Yeah, very simple. That's fine. I have my Twitch points saved up for you to stay on the level. Esports. I think I have that turned off. I'm not supposed to do push-ups. Yeah. I think it's turned off. Yeah. Yeah, birds. Oh, is it not? No, it's not turned off. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go turn it off. It's supposed to be turned off. I wasn't supposed to do any exercise for 2-3 weeks, but then I lost my insurance because of course I did. Pause. And a whole bunch of stuff there, and I probably should still be holding off on it, but I've at least started doing a little bit of cardio and biking because it's not making it worse, and I'm gonna start doing push-ups again this week, probably tomorrow, and start gradually building back up to my previous workout. And seeing if it makes it worse, and then figuring out the fucking Obamacare that I think, yeah, activates this month. Okay, I'm back. Are we... Yeah, doing it that way. We're doing that thing. What's the Kazo one? What's the Kazo one? Play my level right now? Yep, yeah, there's a... Stop what you're doing and play my level. It's expensive, though. Ooh, that was a cute back and door. All right. Can you position a... We die so fast there that I feel like you could position a donut or a collapsing platform underneath that door so the player has a little bit more time to experience what's happening. Maybe paired with the weird romantic sound effect. Yeah, that's a good back and door setup. Very fast. Hot dog got in my way. He's literally like right in the corner by the pipe. Hot dog. Okay, he's leaving. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could put a blue platform under the... We already see the spike there, so you're not going to tip your hand too much. So you could pretty easily do either a donut here, or just a blue platform here. Without really tipping your hand there. Like, the player isn't necessarily going to expect a back in door. At worst, they're going to be thinking, like, oh, okay, if I try to go back in the door, I'm going to die or something. Or we're going to recycle this room and there'll be some other way through up on the top or something. Like, there's a lot of ways to think about it without predicting a back and door gag definitely being the thing. And even if that was your prediction, I feel like the spike covers that anyway. And it's not like I want to spend more time dying. I just feel like that is a good enough setup that making the players savor it for just 1 or 2 seconds would really help the player appreciate what they just went through. There it is. That's what was supposed to happen there. A lot of pretty silly shit. Got him. Forgot. The forgetty will get me every time. A lot of, like, kind of silly shit where there's no real way for me to predict it. But we set that expectation right away, that that's, like, the theme that we're doing in the level, and then you're continuing with it, which makes it feel less like, an entire level built out of unpredictable things, and more like we're trying to look for it. So we'll see how that develops. If the only thing the level does is random shit happens to you, it can definitely get grating. Especially when it feels like filler, but so far it doesn't. So, just hold left probably? No, just try to jump out. And I don't know what to do with that one. yeah, you can get a Kaiser block on the door too. So when the player tries to go back up or tries to see if they can do something else, you can get a little more in there at almost 0 cost. Too bad we can't have a donut block and a red block stacked together. Uh-oh, hang on. This is important. This is important. I really need, like, a cat fight theme song to, like, just start playing. Maybe I need a scene to switch to when the cats start fighting. Because sometimes it's really good. Looks like they're over it. Hot dog is really cute. Look at his little belly mohawk. Who has a belly mohawk? Who has a belly mohawk, little buddy? Does Crackers fight? Crackers gets fought with. That's it. I give this invisible gun to give him something else to play with. Here you go, bud. Oh, it fell on the floor. There. Now there'll be a white dot on the screen. No, not lock that. Invisible that. There we go. Crackers gets fought with. Crackers gets his balls bit. There's nothing Crackers wants more than the other cast to just cuddle with him and lay next to him and just be warm together. And he does not get that. He gets wrestled with. And he'll defend himself, and he'll get annoyed, but he doesn't really want to wrestle. Very, very rarely does he want to fight anybody. Very sad, because nobody wants to cuddle him except me. Okay, I held left, and I got through it. Esports. But I'm still not totally sure what the correct thing to do here is. Hopefully that's consistent. Wow. I was ready for something much worse to happen. Oh man. This is the opposite of the pipe versus door problem. Because it was a pipe, I was ready to have a second to wait before I had to get moving. It probably would work though. I think that enough people would hold left that you would still catch him. But if nobody falls for it at all, you might need to look at trying to pivot to checkpointing on the other side so that you can use a door for the setup, because then it's a little harder for the player to anticipate where they're falling out of if you have multiple doors on screen. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I think that's a really succinct way to say the thing that I'll scratch at all the time is where it's best if the player feels like it's their fault versus feeling like things are just happening to them. Got him. Goodbye. Lemmy, I want to say? Enterable. Ratchet Toad, thanks for dropping something in there. I have 16k, and then he never redeems it. That's fine. Oh, I can go back in the pipe. I don't get anything out of it. I can futz with the contraption a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a decent bit of the way into Dark Souls 3. I have, like 3 major areas unlocked, finished, worked through. Several bosses down, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's very solid FromSoft stuff. But I don't understand why Dark Souls 3 is heralded as the absolute pinnacle of the series and not Elden Ring. And I also don't understand why people hated Dark Souls 2 so much, but maybe that'll come together. Oh, okay. Is that really just an invisible block setup? Maybe that'll come together as I get deeper in it. Can break the level if you trigger switch and go back in pipe. Oh yeah. Actually, if we can trigger the switch and get back into the pipe, that could make a little bit of a mess if it doesn't check on this side. Let's see here. It does not seem like I can get back in the pipe after I flip the switch, though. But yeah, it's never a bad idea to fish the pipe or whatever, especially since the player can't see it right away. It shouldn't have any real impact other than don't go in this pipe, fucker. Oh, okay. Oh, weird. So there's a one-way locking me in there, and then that block is fake. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, is my head in the way? Hide. I forget to hide my head. I rely on chat to tell me I'm in the way. Okay, just hit it and fall. Yeah, that's cute. That's initially seemed like a really cheap setup for a fake block, and then seemed like a pretty clever setup for. Yep. That seems like an unnecessary offset there. Oh, that's so he can push through the that's so he can push through there. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. And hold right because I can't help myself, but I really like that every time it looks like I need to watch the Koopaling die in the poison before I'm willing to move on with the level. Yeah, you're next up anyway, so I would just save the point. There it is. I figured it was going to be something. Oh, okay. Don't want me up there. Well, I am still in charge, so... Here we go. Oh, I learned something. Mario's be with you. How you doing tonight, Madeline? Yeah. I think you can actually bar the player out from entering this entirely, pretty easily, with literally, where's my scribbler? Just a spike right here. You should be able to put a spike there. I don't think it'll break any of the rest. No, it'll probably break your bounce off of this thing. I guess it doesn't really matter if the player comes back here. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Like, we saw some things go off. I don't think I saw any trolls, but... Yeah, like, we kind of see things happening, but we don't really see how they're set up. Maybe we will. Maybe it will have been enough. Oh, I wonder if I could steal that thing. Oh, can I steal that shell? No, it'll just get crushed when I jump on the note block. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe run in and run back? That's probably what we're doing. Yeah, it'll definitely get hit if I try to do this. Oh, no, it won't. Oh. Interesting. I guess that works too. The way weirder solve. Yeah. Wonder if we could... No, I don't think we could get into the shell in that short of a segment. Oh, man. We definitely broke something, right? Or are we supposed to be able to run through this? Oh my god, did we break something, right? Well, and that's why you don't want to have the alternate solution working there. Hot dog, why are you being... Oh, he's playing with the ball that I threw up there. Go play with the ball on top of the thing. Everybody will like that. Ooh, that's tight. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I feel like that is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, and that's supposed to just block me off now? Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll want to jump over that. Yeah, I saw the very suspicious string falling down on me. Esports. How did you go through blue blocks? Kill, you know. There, and then we back up. Oh, that's that is pretty tight on the running back there. What are you doing under me? Don't go under my chair, weirdo. I give my cats one foam ball, and they're just losing their goddamn minds over it, even though there are like 40 of them on the floor. Yeah, I feel like the timing on that's a little tight. As is that. Hi, hot dog. You just licked me? What are you doing, little buddy? Whirly little fucker. Okay, magical downfalling spring through wizard magic. How does that work? The offset block drops the spring down for some reason? That's crazy. I feel like we should always have the option for that to happen, or it should always happen if there's a ceiling tile above it, like it does in Mario Wonder. I think that's a really cool thing in Wonder. That feels like low-hanging fruit. Like filler. I'm guessing that you either wanted to condition, like you wanted to wait, punish to condition the player not to wait. Or you just wanted to fill space there, but I feel like do something better than, cannonball. Invisible cannonball. Invisible cannon shooting cannonball. Invisible cannon, comma, ball. Invisible cannon, dash, balls. Yeah, that's a little tight, running back. We really have to, like, actually jump into the corner so that we can turn around fast. I missed the weird jump there. That's a little fast, too. I think you can get an easier to follow thing out of that, as well as, like, why the hell would I do that, like, kind of troll with, Like, I'm thinking wherever I should jump from has, like, some coins leading to a 50 coin that just looks suspicious. Maybe there's spikes above the 50 coin. There's, like, a 50 here. And spikes under it, but we don't have to worry about it because we're jumping through there. Some setup that looks like it'll hurt you or is stupidly, pointlessly dangerous, but works exactly well to jump over the thing and can't hurt you once you get into it. You probably can't do spikes here. We could probably just do spikes above a 50 with Kaiser blocks under them, and then 50 here. And then the player is like, well, why would I do that? Something. Dude. Oh yeah, or a vine. A vine the player could grab onto. Something that you are decorating with vines. So if you're already doing that, decorative vines could just end up being the solution. But definitely something so that the player can reliably anticipate getting around that. I shouldn't ever miss the jump when I know it's coming, which we have had happen. Job feels bad, bud. Raise the ceiling. Raise the ceiling. Raise the roof. Oh, that is too tight. We can stay down there, though. Yeah, I'm trying to jump over the stars, but last time I got caught. I really hope that wasn't fake weight punish and I was supposed to hang out down there. Oh, I figured one of those was going to be fake and I was going to go through it, and going through the middle was bad somehow. Break. Yeah, you're close to not making it if you don't turn around a little fast there. There we go. Yeah, it definitely is starting to feel longer after the checkpoint than it did before the checkpoint. So I hope that esports, that everything isn't really backloaded. There we go. Aw, invisible fish. It's really nasty, but it is funnier than out of nowhere cannonball. Ooh, can a fish? Oh, I wonder what other cool shit you could do with invisible fish that would have a little more visual flair, but was more likely to certainly not make the player feel like they're getting janked on. No, if you pop it up from under the player, it's always just gonna get jumped on. Like Kaizo with a fish in it where the cannon stops forced fish. What? I'm gonna duck here. Yeah, that seems fine. And he had a umbrella, parachute. There we go. Okay. Random bad thing happens to me in checkpoint room. Loses the impact of how funny that is to just kind of feel like, why are you doing this to me? What the hell was happening to that shell? Oh, or if I could big jump through here and jump over, that might be a really natural thing that the player just finds, but then people might miss that entirely too. Yeah, there's definitely something you could do there to make that work, though. What is up with you? Why are you being weird? Why are you all being weird? Pud, you are being cute. Oh, okay, you guys get treats later. Okay. It is about 60 seconds back to here. Oh, it doesn't work the next time either. So maybe the block over there is just fake? Yeah, when you're working with glitchy mechanics, you can set up stuff that's visually really entertaining, but when not knowing how it works and getting hit with it is then punishing multiple times, that can feel unsatisfying too. Like, if the other block is fake, find some way to show the player after the second time or something. I don't know how you do that with that exact setup, but some way to show the player, have something pass through it. Oops, forgot about that guy. Well, it's grounded from killing me again. Straight to its room. Dude. If you fall for the counter control, you're forced into a little square. Oh, he's not coming out of invisible block. He's getting forced through the ceiling there, it looks like. Just really, really fast. It is invisible. Okay, well, let's play with this some more. Nothing makes it work. Aw, I thought I was gonna get a Shelmet, but no. Let's see if we can come back for it. Oh. I guess that's the only choice I had left. That's the gag we're doing here. And then that all kind of dumps you in there. Okay, well, high school time. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, it was 84. I'm sure it's cooled off now, but it seems okay in here. But at night is when to do it. As long as it's not still really hot. Yeah, it cooled way off. You really just want it to be like under 80 outside so it doesn't get crazy. Our dryer vents into our basement in one of those like water catcher things, but it still makes everything really humid and it's really horrible. It needs to vent outside, but it's gonna be a fucking project to it. That is a project we should really do soon. Yeah. Yeah, let me write that down. Yeah, Heidi's doing a lot of cleaning this week for family stuff coming up. Okay, we can just stop there. It isn't just like a hole we fall straight into. And then we get it. Then we get got. Esports. Gull, SMM2, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping something in there. We got a little pile in front of you. Yeah, Snoop, finish the level or do 40 push-ups. We'll be back pretty soon, hopefully. Once I figure out how many push-ups I can do for it to be a stretch but doable. It's probably going to be like 20 or 30 for a while. It's going to be a while before I get back up to doing like 120 a day. Oh, I got to get back out of there right away. Casey, welcome. I got that button. I got 3. Oh, all 3 are gonna get one. No, Pud! Go for the one behind Crackers! Crackers, you're blocking it. Pud, get it. Pud, you gotta get in there. Oh, you're gonna miss it, Pud. Pud's gonna miss it. Hi, Casey. How you doing tonight? Level I submitted is sort of a troll level? Okay, well, I hope I sort of like it. Crackers got 2, and he looks really guilty about it. Oh, that was priceless. Casey, you missed some really good fighting at the start of the stream. I'll probably go back and clip it, honestly. I wouldn't normally say go back and watch the beginning of the VOD from the start, but they were really going for it. That's what's supposed to happen there if we're dumb. Okay, neat. We will do the cat treats pretty quick here. I'll see if I can summon Heidi back too. I think she's doing laundry. I'll just tell her to come when she can so she can help. And then we'll do that, and then we'll go back. Okay, so we figured out how to do that correctly right away, which is good. If we bounce on this and hold, okay, that works too. So you can just go in here and hold right. Good. This one we figured out too. I guess you want to debate the player into checking for a block there, but I'm always going to hold jump when I check for a block. Okay. Just get punished for not falling straight down right away, I guess. Okay. There's a one-way in there. Do. Oh, Shelma. Hello? Okay, Heidi's here. We're gonna take a little break. We'll come right back to it. But we have to torment my cats and or give them what they want. It's both. A bit of both. Yeah. Well, no, I'm just doing it. We'll figure out what the cost will be because it'll always be really time consuming. So it might just be a thing that comes with this sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, Heidi, do me a favor. Go grab one of the treats over there and open it up. Back there behind the blue screen. Bud is running. He's going to be running back to the treats in a sec here. Hot Dog is going to come to the treats too. Okay. NDI camera. There we go. It was turned off. They know. They know. Wigs.
So
catnip. Yeah. I showed you them. I sent you a picture.
No, I just didn't know they were like, I thought you were I didn't know they actually were. Wait, this one's so funny.
Okay.
They're all leaving.
They are all leaving, which is weird. Go attract them back with the treat.
Treat.
Okay, sorry about the camera work there. Are you coming, Hot Dog? Are you coming up for the treat? Here, give it a sniff. NDI doesn't like the mic today. Is it not working? Is it crackling? It's crackly? Uh-oh. Hang on. Well, we want to hear the mic. Does it sound better now, or is it still all fucked up? Cats, why do you have to be... Oh, hi, Pud. That was his tail creeping by there. No, it's still crackly. Oh, that's the NDI camera. It's got Heidi on it. This one, highest. Let's try a different timing thing. See if that fixes it. Low latency. Yeah, that's what I tried doing there. I'll try doing it again here. Fixed? Was it fixed? Is it working now? Crackers, really? Can you not barf up here?
Don't feed him treats.
Maybe it'll make him stop.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, it did start working? Think he's scared of the wig? Yeah, maybe. Okay, here's what we're going to do. You get him to eat the treats. Pud will look the funniest in the black wig, and he's going to be the hardest. So get him first.
I don't think it'll work on Pud.
Well, Hot Dog will look the cutest in the blonde wig. Thank you, Crackers. I really appreciate that. No treats for you. Can I please just put it on your head? Aw, they really don't want wigs put on them. Well, here, Heidi's going to do this guy.
Hot dog. He knows.
This one looks like the only one that's going to go on. Hot dog.
Come here, hot dog.
Nope. They don't want the wig, so we'll torture one of them into it in a sec here. I'll have Heidi hold him, and then we'll do it. Okay. Treat time.
Come here.
She's like, no, do it now. Okay, here's Hot Dog on a shoulder.
Oh, he's mad.
Well, you gotta...
I don't want to constrain him.
Okay, never mind. Hot Dog on a shoulder is over. Here's Hot Dog getting treats. The rest will come.
How this
probably. Hot Dog, or Pud, come here. You gotta come up here, buddy.
Casey sounds experienced in cat wig.
They're gonna get so mad if we do that, though.
Casey, are you experienced?
Crackers. You don't get very much, barf boy. Pud, are you gonna come up here? I have so many cat hats. They're the same thing, but just hairier. I feel like the cat hats would get pretty hairy pretty fast.
Did it? Hurry!
Crackers is wearing one.
Crackers, you look funny.
Crackers, oh nice, nice job, buddy. Come here. Oh, good. Put him on the green screen.
Crackers?
Yeah. Pud, why don't you come up here too? Yeah, he's mad because you put a wig on him. Try to keep him in frame here because he looks like a fucking... Hey. Crackers, hey. Crackers, hey.
He's swishing his hair around.
He is, he's so pretty. Stop saying meow and have treats. You gotta brush your hair back, buddy, so that you're pretty. Stop looking like Karen. Need to watch this once you're at your PC? Okay. Welcome home box. What are you guys shopping for? Was it cat wigs? Because we have all the cat wigs we need, right? Karen Crackers? Oh, he's so over it. Okay, here. I'll save you. I'll save you. Ugh.
But I want to see Hot Dog in this one. But he's impossible.
He refuses immediately. Hey, Pud, I feel like you're not getting enough treats. Come here, buddy. We're never going to be able to get a wig on Pud. He's spooked even seeing us put wigs on the other cats. Oh. Not sure if Crackers or Tom Cruise. Well, hang on. Crackers, hey. Where's Shelly Miscavige? He doesn't know. So, I guess he could be Tom Cruise. Or Crackers. Crackers, do you want to jump up and down on a couch? Inconclusive. Put so many hats on cats on stream. I mean, we could put a hat on a cat. Somewhere I have a tiny ascot cap. Is it still on the Metroid that's on top of the speaker? Nope. Might have fallen. I don't know where he went. But somewhere I have a little Metroid with a little ascot cap on him. Okay, well, this is the Hot Dog Gets Treats time. And then we'll trace the rest of the cats around and try to get wigs on them. Well, we'll put a wig on Hot Dog. Pud is having a tough time already.
Okay.
Esports. Crackers is now glaring at you. Yeah, he seems pretty irritated over there.
Crackers.
Having a little shoes on cats? Yeah, shoes are really funny. It fell off.
Oh.
It's his blonde beard now.
Here, I'll get it. I'll do it.
Socks are really funny on cats too. If you can get some baby socks and put them on with like silicone rubber bands or something that, you know, isn't horrible and isn't too tight, they'll get them off pretty quick. Yeah, he's not having it.
He hates wig.
He really does. Does anybody, are you guys seriously? Fine, hot dog. You get all the treats.
Well, because we keep bothering them.
Yep.
Pud's nose.
Pud got some. I gave Pud a good bit. I squeezed some out on him. But he's really spooked. And Cracker's just barfed, which I have to deal with. Cats on boots, much better. If I put little shoes on them, they'd get so mad. Pud, you want a little more, buddy? Oh, he doesn't even want me to get close to him. He is all spooked. Okay, well, here you go. Okay, hot dog.
He's so good at eating. It's so cute.
Let's get this out of here. Thanks, Crackers. Do you guys like the puke cam? Do you want more of this? I could find other disgusting animal products to show you on stream. Gross. I'm not going to clean the litter box on cam. That would cost a lot of points. People would leave. All right. Heidi, can you come and get hot dog so we can do the last thing?
What's the last thing?
You hold him while I put wigs on him.
I don't think it's going to work.
It'll be okay. Just get him on your shoulder and hold him real good.
Maybe we'll, you know.
Go get him over there. Sorry about the camera. Oops. We're struggling. We're struggling to get the mongrel. But get him over here. Don't whine at me. Thank you. All right. Put him on your shoulder. There we go. Yeah, squeeze him good. Hi, hot dog. Look, we are as sorry as we need to be about this. But these are all future Twitch emotes, and you need to participate in this for the good of mankind. What is going on with this?
Yeah, it's confusing when there's two.
Yeah. There, that's what it's supposed to be.
Cute?
I mean, he's visibly angry. Hi, buddy. You just melting because you hate me? Oh, okay. Let's see how he looks in the Mangione.
He's kind of dig into my chest.
Yeah, he does have some claws right now. Oh, hot dog, you're really working that. The Mangione is the one. You could kill so many healthcare CEOs, buddy. Is it backwards? Oh, it's just like a square. Sorry, I'm bad at the camera. This is a really weird angle. Yeah, it's just like a square. He's really rocking that though. He's really got this one down. Look at that. He looks like he's gonna cry. I'm sorry, buddy. Only one more. Aw.
Oh.
And I guess we won't see hot dog in the Karen. Oh, nope. Heidi got him again.
Sorry, hot dog. I
Let's
didn't know there was more.
See him in the Karen. Oh yeah. No, I think he's a real.
He's so cute.
He's a real Mangione. Yeah. The Karen's pretty good though. That could be a backup for you if you want to be left alone in grocery stores. Anything you want, hot dog? Let's get rid of these. Don't chase them. Okay, well, you eat the hair, hot dog.
No.
We'll go back to Mario Maker. Oh, that was great.
He's away from him.
Here, give. Ooh. All right. Thank you to Heidi for all of the assistance. Is that your thing? Yeah, there it is. That's her Twitch. Go follow her if she ever comes back to streaming terrible games. You can watch her on that channel. Open clip. Okay, yeah, let me scroll back. Let me see here. You need to watch this once you're at your PC. And then there was a clip from Casey. Yeah, perfect. Doot. Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna pull it up here. How to get fired from a gig, part 9. I didn't catch it. What did he do? I assume the sample was supposed to be there, not that the... Oh, I want to be a drummer, so I can do that. Giving a drummer access to samples is a bad idea. Is that... Yeah, I was the only one. Hot Dog did not look very happy, but he is happy now. I'm gonna turn all of those into Twitch emotes. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. A little more coffee in me. A little more Mario Maker. That's it. That's the best part of the whole stream. You guys can leave. Complete. 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 Yeah, we did catnip. I can see the big pile of it over there. You hold right, you're fine. Okay, we just need to get fallen in here. Okay. I see a lot of P-switch stuff that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna... I really can't tell where I need to go. I'm gonna hold up and see what happens. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that whole thing was confusing enough that holding up seemed safe and smart. And, like, there was no other good thing for me to do when I thought it through. There was no back pressure on me, but back pressure might feel like a lot, like to pressure me to move forward, right? So it's hard to say exactly what the right thing is to do there. But I definitely feel like we got a little complicated on trying to, like, reuse this room. Oh, look, there was a way in for me. Huh. Oh, yeah, there was even a hole there. We might have been able to jump back into here. No, there's probably one way back there. Oh, back in door. That's why there's a hole there. Oh, well, I stayed put and died before you pushed me back to the icicle. Ugh. Ooh, Heidi, you have to update your Twitch description. It says you have pet rabbits. You have pet rabbit. One died. I made a nice 3D printed tombstone for her. Not for Heidi. Heidi will also get a 3D printed. And she inevitably dies in a few years. Hot Dog got a taste of the wig and he wants more. Yeah, we had to hide him away. I don't know how we'll handle wigs going forward if we're gonna do a put wigs on cats reward. Because I feel like I definitely need assistance to get them on there. Reminder. Is that the same one? Yeah, we pulled that up. We just watched it. We watched it. We watched it and we talked about it. Oh, PC froze. I gotcha. Yeah, we watched it. We laughed at it. I didn't get it right away, so I watched it twice. And then, yeah, and then I said I wanted to be a drummer so I could do that. You shouldn't give drummers access to samples. Okay, hold up. I don't love waiting out a P-switch either. We shouldn't... If going through the door and having the P-switch active doesn't work, either figure the player will go through the door with the P-switch active and block it the other way so that they feel like they have to, or they do have to, and then make sure that this only works with the P-switch active. Yeah. Yeah, there's some P-switch thing on the other side here. Just break it out if you can so the player can proceed with the P-switch active. And if that absolutely can't work, and you can't break it into other rooms, try to give the player something to do with the P-switch or some way to trigger it earlier and still set things up a different way. I don't know. Wow. I'm just gonna hold right there. Yeah, something's definitely breaking there that's letting me to just keep dying there. Who's dying? Oh, Heidi has a little bit of an autoimmune disease. I was joking that she's gonna die in a couple of years. But, you know, There was, at the beginning of the pandemic, it was looking like there was a 30 or 40% chance she was going to die if she got sick, so. And if we get another pandemic, especially if it's lung involvement stuff, that's it, man. We are not positioned to handle it. We are going to do a worse job than, like, the crappiest little countries in Africa. But she's probably not going to die. She's going to die before me. She does not exercise. Let's see. So hold up. Yeah, I hate the P-switch wait. P-switch wait. A lot of time. Okay. Magic. What is this fucking hint? No pipe. Go over and around the little place where the buzzy was. Okay. I wish that this hint was in the right style at least. But at the very least, it scans okay. It's pretty clear what it is. If you could put a buzzy shell there, though, that would help a lot. If the buzzy shell was there, even though I know the buzzy isn't here now, it would still help a lot. Okay, magic door. CP3. Okay. Okay. We definitely started really strong here. We had a really good overall idea. And kind of playing into random bad thing happen. Yeah, I did get teleported straight down into holding up and dying. Playing into random bad thing happen almost gave it kind of a gambly effect rather than feeling like the level was happening to me, rather than I was party to it. Especially since we kind of guessed some of them out, but I could see it working differently for someone else. This is, that was intricate. That was intricate to just throw it away at the end. That was pretty good. But after CP2, it definitely felt a little bit like it was grinding, that we were crawling, and it was hard to get an idea for the flow and a little finicky to get through. So then it feels a little bit like the cracks are starting to show, but hopefully we're pretty close to the end here, so it won't start to feel like it's cracking apart. So don't hold up, I guess? Yeah, some of these setups here, where, like, the only possible choice I could make, and a choice I was already conditioned to make, to not die, are being solved by teleports. That feels less like a good place for, like, I guess it starts to feel a little bit like, why do you keep doing this to me? Like, I know I saw this joke, now it just feels like you're being mean. Being mean for no reason, that's really funny. Yeah, you gotta be a little careful with some of the janky busted shit, because sometimes it'll feel like, well, you're just hurting me for no reason, and then sometimes it'll be amazing shit, like a cloud is actually a donut block. And with the pipe too, you study it and you think, I can stand on this cloud. Clearly it's just a cloud pulled off of a yeah, probably pulled off of a track, but it does its job. You gonna teleport me backwards? Yep. Yeah. I mean, I like that more than a teleport. More than another teleport, so I'm glad we're doing other things to be player movers. Oh, did I need to wait longer for that? Nope. Oops. That Noom was in a 3 good 5 U level. Like the exact same setup. That's always sad. Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad. We literally, because there were several Mario games where there were literally, like, in the new Soup games, walk through wall type of things. That would have been a really cool thing to use and that kind of thing that we just don't get. But, you know, you could have, if you really wanted to, you could have download only, like, singular upload. Esports. Secret holes. Okay, what, okay, nope, no. Cloud, fake cloud. Okay. I keep wanting to check all these too. Now I'm thinking like, oh, is there gonna be more? So I definitely feel like, oh god, a full CP3 is more than we needed. What are you guys fucking doing down there? I'm gonna wait out the P-switch. Okay, they're gonna teleport up when I wait out the P-switch. Yeah, especially with there being more here too, and it's starting to feel longer and longer. I definitely feel like the CP2 to CP3 area was a little long, or at least a little spaghetti-y. Especially if there's more. Am I fine? Yeah, I'm fine. You guys gonna do something really weird? Nope, they're just gonna kiss. They're just gonna... Oh. Romance. Oh, wait, hang on. We'll get it again. Down here. I can't get a picture of them kissing each other. Wait, can we not? Oh no, we can take pictures of it. There's a block under a spike somewhere, I guess. Okay. It is starting to feel, like, yeah, like we're getting more glitch showcasey, where it is starting to feel a little bit like it's just happening. Some of that might be the... Like, I know a good chunk of that is kind of the theme of the level, and it was working really, really well, and continued to be very entertaining up to a point. But it definitely is starting to feel like it's wearing thin. Oh, man, especially with how good the beginning was, I hope it doesn't fall apart on me. I don't want to be really disappointed in this level and mad at you. That makes me sad. We can just hold right there and get through it. And then this is the spike. Spike of survival. I hope there wasn't more hint. Okay. Is a weird way to force me through, into, it's not even forcing me through it one way. You just forced me through solid ground. Esports. That must just be a little teleport. Trust none of this shit. I smell a go back in door. Yep. Aw, and icicle. So hold right. Oh. There we go. Yeah, and that really good, it does seem like it's pretty closely sticking to the 30 to 60 second thing with, oh, I'm glad that caught me there. That was nice. 30 to 60 seconds in between each checkpoint once you're doing it right. But especially if there are a lot of checkpoints, you know. One of the things that can often help when it feels a little bit like you're crawling, where it feels like you're gonna fall for everything, is putting more space in it too. Like, the way that first room worked, where we really just had like the 1 or 2 things in there, and oh yeah, and then we recycled it, where you're kind of moving forward a lot every time you see or sort out a troll. You're physically moving over a lot of blocks, can help you feel like you're making progress. When it's little tiny segments, you go through a door and then immediately like fall for something twice. Oh, before the next thing happens. It can feel like you're crawling, but it also will start to feel like you're crawling when we're 60, 90 seconds in. Oh, this is the same joke? Oh, it's not the same. Oh, it's not the same joke. Ugh. I feel like there's a better read on the player expecting that shell to be grounded there. But if that still worked... Hey, I keep wanting to hold up there, too. I just heard a bug die. Good. That's how that's supposed to catch me. Yeah, this is a better example of how to avoid that P-switch wait, too. Because we don't really have to, even if we go pretty fast, even if we skip the muncher there, we're still going to be grabbing the mushroom and maybe waiting for like a half a second before the P-switch wears off. But if we do it the way that works, where we're just kind of holding right in there, we get here every time ready to go with the P-switch wearing off. Okay, just hold right, works good there. Anyone explains that muncher? What? Well, that was wrong. I mean, get what you pay for. I made a choice. Wow, that's just a pal pushing me down? Do we see it? Do we see it even for a frame? Nope. Oh, I didn't try these. Can I get back up there and get that? No. Oh, I guess I wouldn't be able to get it either way. It's probably still grounded. Go. Nintendo will come for this, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this deep in the glitches, you have to be in the bandwagon Discord. But I know there was like a huge banning of a bunch of people very recently over some of the... over Bandwagon World, I think? I only heard it secondhand. I'm sure they talked about it in the Discord. I just need to go poke around and see if I can find it. But it does seem like now's a good time to be cautious and recommend that people download. Okay, let's kick it the right way. Fuck you. Oh, okay, kick it the right way and be ready for it to come back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting skittish, and it is starting to feel like a little bit of a slog here. There we go. Well, it looks like if you just hold right, you get out of there, too. So I don't actually have to, like, panic jump. There's no danger on the panic jump, which is also really good. Like, thank God that room isn't also fraught with nonsense. That really pissed me off. It's nice that a lot of the things that we are suffering are really considerate, like this little nub here, where we can catch that if we're just holding right, and we're not doing so good a job. That's really nice. Oh, I didn't hold right the whole time. It was being really weird for me at first and wouldn't work, but I just kept moving it around and it eventually worked. Oh. RFK Jr. talking about using his penis. On an animal corpse he found. Oh. I would say he's the first government official who definitely fucks roadkill, but I feel like Teddy Roosevelt also did. I wish I could remember what was over here. Okay, hold right. Yeah, at least we're not really having to react too much here. This one we have to react to. Okay. Elevator. Don't do anything mean. There's no way I'm going in that pipe, right? Unless that on-off is magical somehow. Oh my god. Dude. Yeah. Man, all the music in Mario Maker is ruined. It's just absolutely ruined because... Oh, is that it? That was a whole P-switch wait, and now we're doing more. Is this longer? Oh no, maybe this. There it is. There it is. Then you just throw it away. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like you have more level than you need here, for sure. I don't necessarily think it has to end at CP2, but I think that you could, stick together some of the best of here and avoid some of the, like, reuse of the same thing so that you could kind of get the gambly glitch showcase stuff that was really hitting good at first with the rest of it, without it feeling like it's dragging on a little bit. Oh my god, I'm dumb. What's happening? Where am I? Oh, I know what's gonna happen. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I did not know I was gonna get teleported up there. I thought I was just gonna get shoved in with the two boys kissing. I was gonna be in the middle of that. I did look pretty hard into the eye tracking stuff too, because I really wanted it to work, and I'm sure it would be one of those things where it's like the heart rate and everything else, that the input display stuff that I think is really interesting for me. Nobody else cares. I don't care. But I thought it would have been really potentially useful feedback for troll levels. None of the eye tracking I looked at works with a giant display. And none of the eye tracking I looked at works with multiple cameras off the shelf at all. Like, nobody has any support for that. Which seems like almost like lazy. Like, a pair of webcams would work so much better, and then it would almost be display agnostic. But nothing that currently exists will work the way I want it to. Will work even remotely well, which is too bad, because it would be really cool to be able to see how bad I am at noticing things and how effective you are at steering player attention to the right things in troll levels, but no fucking way I'm gonna start playing Mario Maker on a 27-inch little display on my desk here. Put the right way. Get out of the way. And go in the pipe. Yeah, pacing. Really, really rough. And we keep doing, like, back and pipe, back and door stuff. I feel like we've had a lot of that, and it's just making me skittish. We're not capitalizing on that conditioning in an effective way, but I also feel like even if we were, I would still just be a little angry. Yeah. Okay. Oh no! It's not fake? What's the, I guess, hold right when I hit it? No. All three of your displays are 24-inch? Hey, 24 inch is big enough. That's fine. Honestly, the problem for me was probably the really minor vision issues that make me not like small displays as much. I use small displays at my last several jobs. But working from home, at least partially, I really like using large displays as essentially like 4 displays usually, but then I'll game on one giant display, and I have grown so accustomed to that that I'm unwilling to do anything else now in my home area. Yeah. Well, and the problem... I've had so many goddamn jobs where we replaced 24-inch displays with 27-inch displays once they got much cheaper, or they discontinued the 24s. And man, every single time you give somebody one 27-inch display to replace one, every single person in a spiral out from there, in the whole company, starts asking for 27-inch displays. And you say, only if it breaks, and they're like, okay, it's broken. Oh, yeah, it's not turning on. It's unplugged. Oh, it's got a big scratch on it. Oh, yeah, really? Okay. We need to just start doing this. People are destroying displays. I can't hear 24 inches without immediately remembering that. Yeah, anything can happen for no reason. Yeah, and Fox, I don't know if you were watching the very beginning, but at the very start of it, it was still kind of, we were doing pretty traditional troll setups, just kind of moving stuff around. But the first couple of glitchy things were also setting up an almost like it still felt like there was a choice that I was making, and that I could kind of gamble on what nonsense thing was going to happen. But yeah, it definitely feels like it got off the rails. And then it has dragged on for so long. Started really good. But especially if you go really, really hard on glitches too, it starts to feel cheap or unfair. Especially if you don't have a really specific language that you're using to speak to the player, like with the glitches. Fuck is he going? Esports. But yeah, 24 inches is really common, 27 inches is really common. Even the really expensive ones, like the Tobii eye tracker, requires a 27-inch or smaller display. And I'm sure if it doesn't exist now, at some point someone will realize that you could easily triangulate with a second camera, and hooking up a second camera will make it work better with large format displays. But it's... I don't know what to do here. It can't be that, right? Oh, that'll kill it. Okay. Okay. Took me a sec to come together at the very end of it there. Yeah. Yeah, and that I think speaks to the skittishness that the glitch setup was starting to set up too. Well, I don't even necessarily feel like they were all for bad. Like, I feel like the start of it was pretty good. The first little thing that we set up here, we didn't even do anything super glitchy at first either. We did this, and we flipped it. Oh my god, I did not know that I could catch a spike that way. I want to see where it started, but I felt like the first ones were at least visually entertaining. I want to see what the first, like, glitchy stuff we were seeing was, because it was feeling pretty good up until PP2. Oh yeah, this wasn't too glitchy. We really just kind of had some pretty traditional setups establishing like the theme of doing a lot of back and pipe and back and door stuff. Okay, holding left does work here. And subversive stuff. So we really didn't start with glitches at all until about here with that first non-functional block and then an offset block here. But all that stuff just kind of works nicely. Like, those little glitchy things there, those all kind of work how you would expect. That's, that meets player expectation. Even though you're doing glitchy things, it doesn't, like, significantly violate what makes sense in the world of Mario, I guess. Don't want to keep doing this from here. So I don't know exactly where it fell off, where, like, it lost the light there for that, like, the guidance there for that. But eventually, yeah, it started turning into you shoveling me into little block mazes and me being like, why am I here? What did I do to deserve this? Yeah. Yeah, and glitches aren't even necessarily bad, but yeah, recognizing how to... I mean, I feel like you got it there in the beginning, like how to communicate to the player without glitches was working just fine. So I don't even think they necessarily need to go. They just need, you want to use a light touch, and you want to make sure that, the player is still making a choice, and that the glitch is... Yeah. Like, you want to violate player expectation, but you don't want to violate player expectation in a way that feels like there's no way they could possibly ever anticipate it. And, yeah, that's hard to nail down exactly when it works, but if you watch back the VOD, some of the things that you did there, some of the little teleports, some of the crazy stuff, some of the cheap and unfair stuff, if the payoff is funny enough or silly enough or just absurd enough, then it doesn't matter. Then it's still funny, especially if you're not doing too much of it. But if you start doing too much of it, it stops being funny and just starts being a little annoying. Okay,